It's hard to believe that there are only 21 lesbian bars left in the United States, and we're in the year 2021 when being out and gay is so acceptable.
I mean, it is an interesting phenomenon that, lesbian bars are closing at, in my opinion, a far higher rate than gay bars and other types of bars.
There is acceptance in the regular community, and so therefore you forget about taking care of your own community.
The first time I walked in, it was like I had been living in a shell, and then all of a sudden, I came to life.
I was both paralyzed with fear and completely invigorated and overjoyed to see so many lesbians in one place at the same time.
It was just like a big group of us going out for a birthday, and that was really my first experience being in an area where it was very okay to be openly lesbian.
It was an atmosphere that I had never experienced. I could feel the difference of that bar than any other bar that I had been into. After that bar closed, I never had that feeling again until we opened hers.
I'm 47, and there were more bars back then because we didn't have the representation. We weren't accepted like we were before.
So we have so many more options. And I think with all those options, it made the necessity to have a place of our own somewhat less. As a result, we don't patronize the places that are our safe havens like we used to.
I had a professor once say that lesbians are kind of the worst clientele to have, the stereotype of U-hauling. So they'll go to a bar, they'll meet, and then they don't really go out after that. And I don't know that that's, data-driven facts or anything.
I was really concerned about COVID. I thought it was going to be a few weeks, then I thought it was going to be a few months. So it took some time for it really to resonate that this was going to be a long time. I went through a major depression, thinking I was going to lose Pearl, and then just thinking about everybody in the world, losing their jobs, losing their businesses.
But thankfully, we developed such a community with our patrons that when COVID happened, they would still have virtual Friday nights, and they would send money into the bar.
As we step into this realm where people are supposed to be feeling more comfortable in their sexuality, their orientation, their gender identity, all of those things, having those safe spaces for us is really important. Queer bar owners make the effort to ensure that people of all identities do feel seen and feel safe in their area.
The younger generation does not understand the fight that a lot of us have put up for our community. And that's what we did that for, and that's what we still do that for. But at the same time, it's up to us. We have to teach them how to continue fighting for human rights all across the board, really, but specifically the LGBTQ community.
I would just say, just be brave and have fun. Definitely patronize these places and make them our own and help them to survive.
I want them to learn our history, learn to appreciate those that came before you, and figure out what your path is, and get on it and stay there. Make something happen for our people.